It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day to crash on someone's What? Hello everyone, this is Abi aka onlyabidoang. Yes, I started using Facecam since 13 videos ago. And today we're going to check out the newest update for inZOI, the live simulation game that's still in early access. So on August 20th, the update will be out along with a free new DLC called Island Getaway featuring the new world Cahaya, a tropical world based on Indonesia, the country where I'm from, which is pretty exciting for me too. And to be fair, I haven't played inZOI since its release. I still prefer to wait until more updates come, and since this is a pretty big update, I want to cover it this time. Okay, for this video, I won't be covering the Cahaya world from the Island Getaway DLC. I'm only gonna be covering like the new features on the base game. For the Cahaya DLC alone, I'll probably gonna cover it in another video, but we'll see. And I also want to thank inZOI for sending me the early preview of this update and the new DLC, and also sending me this cool tropical t-shirt based on Cahaya. Anyway, let's check out this free new update and its improvements and new features. So I'm gonna test this update with 3 ZOIs. My ZOI self here, he's in his tropical suit. Emily Dammit in inZOI, here she is. And this random kid, just to check if there's any new child gameplay. Alright, first one that I noticed is that when we first move into a lot or a house and you cannot afford it, like for example this property is like very high in price, you can actually take a loan first as an assistant to move in, with of course a very high daily interest. Okay, let's move into this wonderful mansion. So as you can see here, I also got a message from the bank saying that I have this amount of loan with 1% interest rate, where I have to repay it in 2 days of regular payments. I'm not sure what do they mean with this collection. Do they like repossess our items? It seems that if I fail to pay back the loan, I might have to face a compulsory auction. There's a new app in the phone for loans, so I can probably like loan from this loan shark. They even name it Snappy Loan Shark. 5,000 units or 2,500 units, but the interest rate will be very high, like 5%. You know what? Why don't we test that out? Okay, now I got a loan of 5,000. Okay, it's been 2 days since I loaned money from the loan shark, and they're beginning to threaten me here. But if I don't pay in 2 days, they'll pay a visit. And it seems that the bank that we loaned earlier for the building also messaged me about my debt, which is almost like 200,000 meow coins. Let's wait it out. Why not? Oh yeah, and my assets have been forcibly seized due to 2 consecutive months of loan payment arrears. Look at this, my pool, I have to pay mortgage interest, I cannot use it anymore. Some of my things here, even my sofa, I have to pay it first before I like make it possible. And the next one I want to check is the new interface. As you can see here, there's the ZOI's portrait, and it changes depending on their emotions. Here for example, my ZOI is now concentrated with the more like concentration face. Meanwhile, Emily here is right now feeling embarrassed. And as you can see, it seems that this update makes them more expressive now, because you can see like how embarrassed she is based on her face. And I think it stays that way when they're socializing or talking to other sims, which is actually a great improvement, because I felt that the ZOI's facial expressions are kinda uncanny. So I hope this is a start to the nice change for them. Also, it seems that the mood has moved to like this bar thing, and it seems that they also improve on their reactions when talking to someone, because my ZOI here has an embarrassed emotion after receiving a negative conversation. She also gains a tranquil emotion after a conversation. And one more example here is Emily feeling uncomfortable after talking to my sim, and look at how uncomfortable she is now. My ZOI kid here also feels amused now. You can see it in her expression and her portrait. And also embarrassed again after the conversation. So yeah, the conversation now feels a bit more 3-dimensional in a way. She's also feeling nervous now after an awkward joke. Emotions are also like have this stacking mechanic. So both positive and negative emotions have like this afterglow of positive emotions or negative emotions. So they stack together, which boosts the current dominant emotion. This also affects negative emotions, by the way. Next change I want to talk about is that Zoe have like a thought bubble now when they talking or thinking about something instead of like this weird text kind of thing, you know. I really prefer this one. It makes it more ambiguous and not too wordy in a way. It really shows what they're thinking at the current time. While still talking about the topic of conversation, it appears that the names of these conversations aren't that weird anymore. Remember back then when it was first released with like some of the weirdest conversation names? It's now much more simple and broad. Also, when you just meet a Zoe and you want to talk to them, they don't leave the conversation that fast anymore, so you can stay and talk with them much longer. And one more thing, if you like click on the Zoe and you want to interact with them, they will stop as soon as you click on them, which is a great quality of life change. They said that romance relationships have a more depth and layered dynamics now, like crushes, confessions, obsessions, and even divorces are now more nuanced with reactions that are influenced by their temperaments. It's probably much more noticeable if you play with romance relationships like in the long run. The next new feature I want to talk about are swimming pools. So, swimming pools are finally in inZOI. You can build it by clicking on the exterior menu, and there you go. There are swimming pools here. You can even build pools with different height. Let's see. Let's try out the deepest pool. Build a small one. Alright, oh, it's pretty deep actually. You can also have like some preset swimming pools here. Square swimming pool. And then you can edit it. Yeah, you can edit it like so. And there are some accessories here, like the pool ladders. Let's place one here. And also some tubes, some swimming tubes. There's this flamingo one, this donut shaped one. I'm not sure if it is like functional or not, but let's see. There's also some pool lighting that you can place. You can also build pools on the upper floor. Let's just try it real quick to see if it's possible. Yeah, it is. And if you place like some windows to make it visible, yeah, so you can also modify the swimming pool walls to whatever you want. Custom patterns works as well. These wallpapers, why not? And the same goes for the floor. There you go. Yeah, you can do it however you please. There are no curved pools though at the time I'm recording this, and that might be subject to change in like later in the future. Alright, so what are the new gameplay features with pool? Well, first of all, you can swim on it. Just click on any areas in the swimming pool and your Zoe will go there. Yeah, they will swim. And swimming also works with manual control. So I'm using my WASD control here. See? I can manually control him as so. And if you press shift, they will also switch to the freestyle swimming. And also if you notice, there's a new swimming skill. As you can see above Emily's head, they can also go through the pool by jumping through it. And as you notice, there's also new swimwears now, and which is you can customize in Create a Zoe as well. And can you use the tube? Let's see. Oh, you can. Let's see. What will it do? Oh, oh, that's cool. You can actually use the swimming tube. I don't know about that. Child Zoes can swim as well. Can she use the tube? Of course she can. Oh, look at that. What is this? Aquatic adaptability? Oh, okay. Oh, so apparently the swimming skill has a different name for child Zoes. So this is swimming skill, but for child Zoes, it is named as aquatic adaptability. I don't think that they go around swimming autonomously, so you have most of the time you have to like control them to swim. Like click here to go swimming here. There's no interaction to make them like swim around the swimming pool. I don't think you can talk or like interact with other Zoes in the swimming pool either. But there is some interactions. Like for example here, you can practice holding your breath. It's probably just like a regular self-interaction, just for fun. There's also dance in water. Your Zoe can dance in water. Oh, okay, this is my first time seeing this. Oh, but can you dance in water as well? Look at that, they're dancing, but with a weirdly flat facial expression. Yeah, I hope they fix it later. I think so far those are some of the new interactions for swimming. Wait a minute, can they climb out of the pool without the ladder? Let's see. Oh, they can. Okay, they're smart though. They also said that death by drowning is also a thing. And you know what that means. Let's see. Oh, okay. No! Oh, my sim has been teleported to the surface. Ah. Wait, maybe you have to empty the energy need first? Let's see. Let's eat this donut that drains my energy need. Alright, now my Zoe is very lethargic because of it. Okay, my Zoe seemed to get a warning because his vitality is empty, but it can lead to them drowning within 3 hours. Okay. So I guess I have to wait then. I'm gonna force him to dance in place so that he won't go anywhere. Okay, I got another warning. He's been in the swimming pool since the midnight, and there's no sign of drowning. I guess in this build it doesn't work for now. I'm gonna report it to the server though, but it's probably gonna be fixed in like the final version of this update though. Alright, so while still relating to swimming, I wanna talk this next feature, which is that Zoes can now swim offshore to the ocean. It turns out that it also works in other worlds. In Bliss Bay, for example. I don't think it works on Dowon though, because there's no beaches there or some other bodies of water that you can swim besides swimming pool. Alright, I'm gonna command Emily to go here, to the middle of the sea. Oh, as you can see, he started swimming to the sea. Oh, interesting. But why is he changing into like her casual dress though? Alright, so yeah, you can swim in the ocean. And you can also control Zoe's movement while swimming as well, like in the swimming pool. Alright, we have entered the deep sea area. Alright, now we move on to the next new feature, still tied into the swimming skill, which is that Zoes can now snorkel. Yeah, as you can see, if you click on Emily here, there are several options: practice snorkeling, beginner snorkeling, and some other, but it requires swimming level 3 at least. So what happens if we like snorkel? Practice snorkeling. Well, yeah, I mean, it does that, but that's it. But the real catch is that when we pick beginner snorkeling, as you can see here, what? An accessible underwater area? Yeah, you heard that right. You can snorkel in Bliss Bay. If you've seen like the teaser for Cahaya, you may thought that you can only snorkel there, but turns out that it's not the case. You can also snorkel in Bliss Bay. Yeah, you can see like the fishes here and the underwater scene. Oh, it looks so cool actually. Oh my god, look at that. There's a shark on the distance. What? Let's move to the other area of the sea to see if there's like a different scenery underwater there. Let's check it out. Wow. This is very surprising, man. This is very interesting. Alright, my Zoe has reached level 4 of swimming. Let's try out the intermediate snorkeling. I think they will stay underwater much longer now. And much deeper as well. Whoa! Oh my god, this is so cool. I don't think that they will do it on Bliss Bay. I thought it will be like only in Cahaya, you know that? So yeah, intermediate snorkeling makes it so that she can dive much deeper. You can also snorkel with equipments, but you have to rent snorkeling equipment first, which you can obtain by going to the new lot here, the fishing store. And here you can rent some snorkeling stuff. Let's rent the diver set. Now she has it in her inventory. Okay, now that we have our snorkeling equipment on, looks like Emily immediately wears it when she's reached on the deep waters. Alright, now let's use our equipment snorkeling. Snorkeling equipment. Whoa, look at that. So it appears that she can stay longer underwater now with the snorkeling equipment. What's that on the distance? Is that like a... Oh, is that like a giant... what is it called? Jellyfish? Oh, I think it's on here, right? Oh, look at that. I entered the jellyfish danger zone. I guess we're in now. Alright, whoa. There's one near me. She gets a scared buff because of a beautiful threat, because she's seen a jellyfish while snorkeling. Okay. Also, one function of snorkeling besides to see the gorgeous underwater is that you can find collectibles here. For example, like Emily here gets some corals, some scallops, and some fish like sea bream and blue tang, which will tie into like the new collection system that we're going to talk about later. So besides like the jellyfish danger zone, there's also seem to be like a shark infested area here. As you can see, there's like sharks swimming around amusement park. And let's have Emily go there, because why not? Alright, you've entered a shark infested waters. We'll begin by an intermediate snorkeling. Oh my god, there's a great white shark! And multiple of them. Will I get eaten? Oh no, this is insane. Look behind you, Emily, don't die! Oh yeah, she's very surprised here, seeing a great white shark while snorkeling. I've read that you can die because of the shark though. Oh yeah, look at that. Spotting a massive shark fin underwater. Alright, let's just test it. Let's see whether if she's get eaten or not. Emily, don't smile at the underwater. Look behind you. Okay, I don't know how to trigger this. Do you have to like interact with the shark or something? Will it approach me? Oh, what? Wait, she died? What? So there's no like attacking animation or something? Okay. So yeah, she died. And that's it. There's no like the shark eating her or something. No, there's no such animation. So be careful when you dive around shark infested areas. The next thing I want to talk about is city travel. So if you use your phone, there's the option to move between cities. So I'm currently in Bliss Bay, and then I can go to Cahaya or Dawon. Keep in mind that during this, relationships are inactive during trip, but they'll be reactivated once you return. So there's like plenty of warnings before you move to city. If you return to the previous city with a different family, the previous family's data will also be lost. So if you like marry someone from the city that you've just went to, their data from the other will be lost, and the time that passes from your original destination will be frozen until you get back to it. So yeah, I'm currently living in Bliss Bay. I can go to Dawon or Cahaya. Let's just go to Dawon. I have to do some checklists and then I go set off for the trip. Or I can also access it from the computer or from this new airport bus stop. Alright, we're here. This is the airport bus stop. This is also another way to travel to another city. Yeah, it's the same menu. You have to go through several stuff. And if you check set off for the trip, that's it. The cutscene will play. Riding the airplane. Alright, I'm on Dawon now. I have to choose where to live. So we can stay in hotel, we can stay in something. I have to like buy a property to live in. Oh, this one is pretty cheap. Yeah, it's like buying another house. So yeah, now I'm in Dawon. So my relationship with the previous city has been reset. So I only know like the same person in my family. But my entire collection, my fishes, my inventory are all stay the same. But what if you go back? Let's see. So if I want to go back, I have to go through the same thing again. And if I want to go to Bliss Bay back, yeah, I have to go through this loading screen again. So I've arrived back to my hometown. Fortunately, I don't have to buy a new house anymore. I arrived back to my home. My old relationships back. Some other people I know. Yeah, if you go to a city that you've never been before, you have to buy a property first. So yeah, that's traveling between cities. Alright, this update also introduced many new vehicles. There are now two-wheeled vehicles like electric scooters, like these motorcycles, motorbikes, and even mopeds. There's also some new cars like this Taria from Hyundai. You can now also buy some used vehicles which cost half the price of the new one. Alright, I'm gonna buy a moped first. Let's buy this one. To ride it, you can just click on your sim and mount it, or you can press this shortcut button to mount the vehicle. Oh no, why is it floating? Okay, we're on the moped. You can also use manual control to control the moped or the motorcycles. Look at them go. Ooh. What's great with motorcycles is that you can go to like small places like so. Like I can simply go here and like go through this sidewalk right here with my moped. Be careful though, you can still crash other vehicles. Alright, if I hit this car right here, we'll have an argument and exit the car. Like the car crash basically. And there will be like this small time skip and it's done. I only get a bit angry and a bit nervous, but that's it. But be careful though, because if you're unlucky, one of these crashes can even kill your Zoe. I'm going to the opposite lane right now, and there's a car. Let's see. Okay, this one I survive. And it's not only hitting cars, it can even kill you if you hit like other obstacles. Oh no, I killed someone. Wait, oh no, I'm going to jail. I forgot that you can also kill people by crashing them with a motorcycle. Alright, I reloaded my save. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day to crash on someone's... What? What? Emily Dame has passed away due to traffic accident. Alright, so this is the electric scooter. Pretty great if you wanna have a chill stroll around, or you wanna go to campus, or you want to go to school as a teenager. And it can still kill people. So yeah, be careful. There's the scooter right here. And it's pretty fast too. Faster than a moped. Then there's these motorbikes. And I think it can get very fast too. Oh, look at that. And there are some new branded cars like this Staria launch. Yeah, it's like one of those luxury cars. And two new cars, the all-new Nexo and Ioniq 9, also from Hyundai. And the thing with motorcycles is that you can also have someone ride on the back. So you can ride together. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cute. Alright, let's ride together. And look at that clipping, it looks so strange. Oh, it actually looks better for the regular motorbikes. I guess this is like a moped thing. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, and one thing that I'd like to talk about is that you can now see like certain places if you zoom out a bit, which really helps navigating when you do manual driving. Let's talk about the new areas. So there are many new areas added to both Doon and Bliss Bay. Since we're in Bliss Bay now, let's check out some of them. There's also this new store called Agricultural Store. Here I've arrived into the new Agricultural Store. You can buy crops now from this store. Like for example, let's buy this. I can buy corn. I can also buy some seeds. This is tied to the farming overhaul that I'm going to talk about later as well. And also I can buy some farming tools, watering can, pitchfork, and pickaxe. And also there's a hospital here, Bliss Bay Panacea Hospital. Though unfortunately, it's not like something that you can enter. It's only a rabbit hole. See, you can only donate blood and volunteer. You're going to enter the building and wait till it finishes, but you can skip the process immediately. There's also like this wellness center. Oh, it's pretty big. Oh yeah, it's basically a gym. I haven't seen any ZOI's besides myself swim though for now. I hope they can fix it so that ZOI's can autonomously swim. There's also the arcade, also new. Oh, there's a lot of machines. Yeah, you can go use the claw machine, use the basketball game. Why not? Next is a new Neon Ties Club. And my sim is already here. And it's dead empty though. Oh, there's a DJ now? I guess there is now. Yeah, you can also perform some DJ. Yeah, she's getting embarrassed because of her chaotic DJing. You can also go to Bliss Bay City Hall now. My ZOI doesn't seem to like have an option to do anything here. Oh, there's also a cinema, Mirage Cinema. You can interact with the ticket booth to either attend media production lecture or like view any movie. Yeah, it is a rabbit hole building. What about if we skip it? There's the cinema. There's also a new library here called Bayview Library. My ZOI is already here, and there's plenty of people using the computer. This one is pretty lively actually. There's also a museum here nearby, which I think is also a rabbit hole area. Oh yeah, it is. This is the museum. And yeah, you can listen to a lecture and view some museums, have a tour, and some other stuff like that. Let's see if we skip it. Oh, we get some skill after we take a lecture. There's a new playground, residential area playground. There's like a seesaw and a slide, but you cannot interact with them, sadly. You can interact with the swing. Well, that's one. I hope you can interact with the others later in the games though. And I think the last new area here is this Ora Oro restaurant. Yeah, you can order some stuff here. Let's order some dessert. So yeah, there's that. Oh, I almost forgot one more store here. It's called Vendor. I think this is the one where they sell like the collectibles. I guess you can also sell your collectible here as well. Oh, look at that. It's like a pawn shop. Let's buy this jewel spray. And some other potato. Okay. This is probably the owner. You can ask about the store and the lever. I think this is where you can sell items. Oh yeah, you can sell some of the things you already have. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, if you continue your old save from the previous inZOI game, you can actually upgrade your save to include like the new stuff. So I continued my old save, there's a notification about city buildings that have been updated. And yeah, if you click yes, well, it'll load up for a second and then it'll change. There are also some new places in Dawon, but I don't think I'm going to delve deep into it. There is still pretty much the same, like there's a new arcade, a new cinema, a new restaurant. There's also one unique rabbit hole, like a taekwondo area. So this is the taekwondo area here. It looks like you can register to train your taekwondo here. And it's a rabbit hole, so you need to wait for it to finish. This is the new swimming pool lot. It's right next by the river. Oh, it's pretty big, that's so cool. And also in the very edge of the world. And the fishing shop that I've talked about earlier is also here. Okay, the fishing shop is very small here. There's also like clubs similar to Bliss Bay, the theater, the hospital. Yeah, the addition is almost the same. So those are the new areas. Next, let's talk about the new insurance system. So in the phone, there's a new insurance app. You can choose between 3 different insurance. There are death, natural disaster, which is a new thing that I'll explain later as well, and property insurance. Let's check out death insurance first. I can apply for 500 MU and the premium will be just 100 MU every 3 days. But when I die, I get like 10,000 MU. I already applied. Now let's die. I think I saw like this special donut that can kill them. Yeah, this one. Poison donut. Cause Zoe to die of food poisoning when eaten. Let's eat this one. Oh no. My Zoe died because of food poisoning. Oh no. So, will I get money? That's the real question. So, where's my money? Do I already get money? Well, it appears so. I have like a 10,000 addition. According to my budget, I already got 10,000. And that's insurance fraud for you. Alright, how about property insurance? Let's check that out. So, for property insurance, it compensates policyholders for property damage by covering the claim amount. I guess it's for something like broken appliances or fire and some other stuff like that. Yeah, probably. One more insurance is the natural disaster insurance. So if there's a natural disaster, I get 1,500 MU. Oh, and by the way, keep in mind that this insurance applied to all family members each time you sign up. So it's not like one insurance per Zoe. And you can also apply for insurance from the computer as well. Which brings us to natural disaster. There are 3 different natural disasters introduced in inZOI. One is unique to the new DLC Cahaya, which is heavy rain, while the other 2 is called dust storm and heat wave. So there's a cheat for that. It's called control disaster, and then enter the ID. Let's try heat wave. Oh, and look, it's very hot in here. Everyone is having a hot, rough day, and it's 40 degrees Celsius. Oh my god. About heat wave warning, the current temperature has soared, leading to following conditions. Avoid unnecessary outings, watch signs of heat strokes, and price of daily necessities and groceries have increased. Ah, okay. That's scary. My sim is also getting scared because of this. I wonder if this will trigger the death by overheating. Alright, the next disaster is called heavy rain. I'm not sure if this is how you type it. Okay, heavy rain also applies to this world apparently. Yeah, we got a warning as well. Heavy rain, unstable weather pattern and signs of danger has been detected. Also got my insurance paid because of the natural disaster. Yeah, it looks pretty rough out there. So yeah, this is heavy rain with thunderstorms and all that. And while in this state, I cannot ride any vehicle at all. It's not allowing me. Unavailable during heavy rain. Okay. Alright, the next one is called yellow dust. Let's see. Alright, this is the yellow dust. Oh, even the world is now having the Mexico filter in Hollywood movie. A thick dust storm is sweeping across the atmosphere. It makes everything dusty and yellowy. I'm not sure if it has any effect on the crops or anything, but I think it damages the crops, but I'm not sure. So 3 natural disasters in this update. Also, it appears that these natural disasters can also cancel schedules and have some risk if you perform many outdoor activities. Next, let's talk about the whole gathering thing. It's been overhauled and there's like plenty of new skills tied around gathering, crafting and other stuff like that. First up is mining. So in your world now, there's like this mining point that you can choose where you can dig up and get some gems, rocks and other stuff like that. Sure, you can dig it up with your hands, but I don't think you'll get like some cool stuff. So you may want to buy some pickaxe from the agriculture store. Let's buy a steel pickaxe. So you can usually find these mining sites in the parks and other places. You usually have like greeneries, like this one for example. Let's mine it with my pickaxe. I got it now. Okay, Emily, what did you get? What is that? A green sodalite mineral. Alright. Oh, there's another. Anyway, yeah, that's the gathering skill. You can see it here. And the higher gathering skill you have, the more efficiently you can use your tools. Well, turns out that you can also increase your gathering skill by digging this like pile of sand in the beach in Bliss Bay. In Dowon, the minerals are much more abundant. I'm not sure what happened in Bliss Bay there. Alright, there's another sodalite. Anyway, some of your collected gems, collectibles and other stuff like that is now documented in this family collection log. So here you can see like the fish collection and like the crops and the gems. I only get like 2 here. And also there's like what is that, like peridot. And you can also see like the tools, the existing tools here, like the pickaxe that we already bought, the fishing rods, pitchfork and also watering can. And as you can see here from the collection journal, there are some infos regarding certain things that you've already collected, like how do you found it, which spot you can gather it from, and some other stuff. Like the fish, for example, there's like info whether you have to fish in freshwater or seawater, and some fish can only be found in certain worlds. Like the seawater fish cannot be found on Dowon because there are no seas there. So you have to travel there. Additionally, with the collection log, you can also ask other people. You need to ask about the information of the encyclopedia to other Zoe. Let's see what else we unlock. I tried asking this other Zoe here, and it'll be locked into this tab, like this for example. There's like some tips about relating to farming crops where you can make them rotten, gemstone that you can find in mining spot and other stuff like that. So it's like some tips that you can do. I think there's a translation issue here, and yeah. And also if you completed some collections, you also get some of this compensation, like gifts basically. Oh no, it's not gifts, it's basically like an unlocked object that you can buy now. Alright, the next thing we're going to talk about is the new crafting mechanics. So there's a new item here called the crafting table, and it ties into the new skill that we're going to talk about. So the new skill added to this crafting table is called Handiness. And you can do 2 things with the crafting table. First, you can craft tools like the stone pickaxe, fishing rod, watering can, like this pitchfork, and some other high-end stuff like this advanced pickaxe, high-end fishing rod, and even like this rare tools. You even need to have like some ingredients first to craft like these 2 powerful things. So let's see, I want to craft a pitchfork, and I don't think it requires any ingredients whatsoever, so you can craft it from scratch. And yeah, so this means that you don't have to buy it from the store anymore, you can just craft it. And there you go, I got my pitchfork. Oh, and in the agricultural store, you can also buy raw stones like copper, silver, mineral. You can also buy some ordinary rock and tree branches you can also gather from the world. And it's also gonna be used on certain crafting recipes. If you want to craft like the advanced pickaxe or the high-end fishing rod, you need to put the material all together. You put it here, and you put the branch that you found earlier. And you also need ordinary rock. Still tied into the handing skill, you can also use the crafting table to craft some cut gemstones, jewelry crafting. There are plenty of shapes you can pick, like this heart shape for example, but you need to have the gem itself, like the raw stone of the gem. Unfortunately, I don't have any because of the rare mining site here. So yeah, there you go, you can cut gemstones into different shapes as a collection, or maybe you can also sell it later. Fishing also gets an overhaul. You now need to own a fishing rod which you can craft from the crafting table or buy from the fishing store. As I said before, you can also buy different types of fishing rod, and you can also buy some fishing bait. You don't need to find like this bait box anymore. This is only used to buy fishing baits now. Just click on any bodies of water you have and click go fishing. There are plenty of options now. You can go fishing without the bait, fish 5 times in a row. Now my Zoe will let out his new fishing rod and fish there. Also, fishing is a skill now. It's a 10 level skill like usual. And because my Zoe has low fishing skill, it failed to catch anything. Alright, my sim finally caught something, a butterfly fish. Okay, now he gets a yellow seahorse. Additionally, some fish that you've already caught can be displayed in this aquarium. There's like plenty of different sizes, like this medium size, this large size, this extra large, and this extra large. Oh my god, that's so big. So you have to hold it first. So I got this seahorse right here, and I can place it on the small fish tank. Why is it upside down though? Oh, look at that, so cute. I don't think I have any bigger fish to put in the larger fish though, so unfortunately I cannot show you those. One more feature that was overhauled is gardening, because there's now farming. So to farm crops, you need to have this farming plot installed. The old gardening plants are still there though. Carrots, pots, and some others are still there, but this is just another way to cultivate it. And then you have to till the land. You can either use your hand or your pitchfork. I got a pitchfork, which is easier, so I'm gonna use that. It increases my gardening skill, but if I want to use hand, sure, it increases my gardening skill. Alright, I got some more seeds. Let's plant some corn, some sweet potato, and some others. And after that, I have to water it using my watering can, as long as I have it in my inventory. Alright, I've already watered all my plots. I can also add some fertilizers, like special fertilizer here, or standard, whatever you want to use. Yeah, farming takes a really long time. And if you want to check the progress of each of the plant that you've planted, you can see like the moisture status, nutritional status, the time remaining until it grows to maturehood. Mango tree took 5 days, and banana tree took 6 days. Pretty long time. Yeah, looks like it's all coming together. My corn has sprouted, so are my carrots, my sweet potatoes. There's no sign of growth for my trees though. Now I want to talk about the new selling mechanic. Usually you can sell secondhand stuff, right? Now it's much easier with this doll right here. So for example, you need to select the items for sale first. Let's see, let's sell this basic watering can. Set the price, I'm gonna set it that much. I also wanna sell like this fish right here. Now just click on the stall and choose start selling. Oh, it starts an event now. Sales have started. I guess customers will come now. Let's go to the stand. So it's like a social event. And let's dance from promotion. Let's have some little dance to promote this sale. But where's the customer though? I need them, not the... Oh, and when there's someone interested, there's this like icon right here. Yeah. Let's politely greet. Oh, he wanna buy. Nice, nice. Hey. Oh no, it's too expensive. Okay, sorry man, I need some money. And sometimes even Zoe will ask for some negotiation to lower the price here. Okay, sure. I want some money. How much is it then? No, she wants to make it even lower. Sure, you know what? I need something at least. Okay, so it is counted to 300 for the fishing rod. To end the sale, just click on this and choose and sell. I earned 1,345 Mew today. Okay. There's an option to serve like the table for many food. But for now, I think you can only serve soup regardless of your cooking skill. Okay, Emily is going to serve some soup. And yeah, that's it. The soup is now ready for 4 people. I don't know, I think it's pretty too simple to do it. I thought that you have to cook it first and there's like plenty of options, but that's it. I'm not sure if it'll change in the final version of this update, but we'll have to see. And even then, like each of my Zoe are eating in different places, not in the same table. Like, come on. You can now store some of the leftovers of your food into the refrigerator, which is very convenient. Alright, now Abby's putting it inside the fridge, and if I want to have it, I just have to use the take out menu here and eat it straight away. Alright, we'll get to some of the more smaller additions. Chessboard that is now finally usable. And for chess, you can either play chess alone, if you want to practice. You can see like the chess piece move though, for this version. I have no idea if it's still in the work or something. And you can also ask someone to play chess against you. And I think it's not tied to any skill as of now. It's just happened like a fun activity, and it happens so briefly. After that it finishes. I guess still in the works. I hope it's polished to be better. As stated before, there is also a new DJ table. It ties into the instrument skill, so if you have it higher, I guess you can perform much better. There is a new campfire here. You can place it anywhere. Let's see, let's light a fire. Oh, that's some cool lighting. We can add firewood if you want. You can sprinkle magic dust into the fire, so it has like a funky color to it. You can sit by a fire, just chilling. You can also light sparkler if you want for something fun. You can also use it to do the classic thing like roast marshmallow. And finally, if you have a fish in your hand, you can grill it. Oh, I love how it looks at night, bro. He's actually eating like a skewered grilled fish. Alright, there's a pool table. It's also new to this update, if I'm not wrong. Again, I think it's still unfinished as well, because the only thing you can do is practice billiard, and it's only like one hit with their stick, and that's it. It finishes. Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing you can do with it. There's also a new bowling lane here. So for the bowling, what you can do is that you just bowl it and hope for the best. It also ties into the fitness skill. Aw, it's a gutter. Oh, it's a strike. But what's strange is that you can only bowl once. Even though like bowling has like 2 rounds, right? 2 sets, I mean. There's also this, what is it called? Steering wheel for practice, I guess, to practice boats. It's just some new fun activity. And this screen will pop up where you can have like a boat simulation kind of thing. Yeah, doing this doesn't increase any new skill though. And finally, the new feature that I want to talk about is elevators. You can now place it on regular homes. You may thought that it will be something like the one you meet on apartments or clubs or high-rise buildings, right? Like this, like an actual elevator. But no, it's not like that. It's more like a portal. I'm gonna show you. So I'm placing 2 elevators here that's like placed on different area and different place and different directions. I also want to place one in the front yard, because why not? And as I said before, it's like a portal. So if I wanna go to like this portal, for example, yeah, I just get teleported into the backyard. If I press this, I get teleported to this one, and if I press this, I get teleported to this one. Yeah, it's like a magical portal, not like an actual elevator. I hope they're gonna polish it soon, but basically it's a teleportation mechanic. So I guess that's pretty much it for this update, the base game one. There's also some new hairstyles, some new clothings, but I don't think I'm able to cover it. There are also 72 new build items like new fences, new roofs, and new gates. Again, it'll be released on 20th August along with the free new DLC, the Island Getaway, aka the Cahaya Island. There's like tons of stuff to discuss in the Cahaya. You can ride boats, and there's like survival aspects. You can go to resorts and other stuff like that. I'll probably cover Cahaya in another video, but for now, this is the new features. So what do you think of these new features on the base game? Do you think inZOI has improved a lot, or does it still miss a lot of things? Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you do and want more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. See you later!